Yeah, I think I should just take over at this point. It's never gonna go. I mean, this is actually pretty cool. All right, it is finally time. I got pushed the FSD beta, and now we can activate it. Where is it? Oh, it's up here. This is different. So traffic aware cruise control with regular auto steer or full self-driving beta. Let's go. I gotta agree to all this, yada, yada, yada. I already read this a billion times, and I wanna enable it. Okay, so we're on. Minimal lane changes for current drive, lane change notification. I'll have it notify me when it changes, I guess. Ooh, chill, average, or assertive. Let's do okay, we'll stick on average for the first drive. I want it to switch lanes, and I guess that's pretty much it. Now, the thing is, I'm not sure how this works. Right now, I'm in a gas station parking lot of all places to start this thing off, and I'm not sure if I can start here or I have to be on the road like for Autopilot and then engage it, but I'm gonna try it from in here. So, let's see, it's 5 minutes away, 2 miles. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. So if I go to drive, see, I think I have to be on the road. I don't think it'll start from here, unless I'm missing something. If Autopilot disables 5 times, you get kicked out for 2 weeks. I mean, I don't know. I think I have to be on the road, so I guess let's get to the road. I mean, it's kind of what I expected, but also, oh, we got the new visualization right here, though. Look at that. So we can see everything the car can see. We can make it bigger. I guess we'll do that. Wow. I mean, oh, it's pretty impressive. Look at all that. Showing all the cars across the street and everything. So, higher. You have to be able to see the road. Okay. So now let's turn onto the road. Okay. So, looks like we're clear. See, so I'm not sure. I guess I have to be on the road and then engage it. So now I'm on the road. Let's engage it. Okay, so now we're in full self-driving mode. It tells us how long we're away. Still has Rainbow Road. And, I mean, it's showing a bunch of stuff. It doesn't look as nice as I was hoping, but, I mean, we can see another Tesla right there. I don't know. It knows that the middle lane's the turning lane. It can show the lanes that we could turn down. I mean, I don't know. Let's get a max. Oh, why is it letting me go so fast? Speed limit's 35, so we'll go about 40. It shows this car way up here about to turn out. Remember, hands always on the wheel, always attentive. I mean, this looks like a pretty basic drive. Maybe we should have did something else. There's nobody here. I was hoping it would let me leave a parking lot with full self-driving, though. That would have been where it's at. Obviously, eventually it'll have to do that. There's a car coming up behind me pretty quick. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's turning. Okay, there's that car. Shows exactly how he's angled. So I'm not sure if this is going to pull into the parking lot. I think it's supposed to, right? That would make sense. I mean, right now we're basically just doing autopilot. I mean, the difference is we have the visualization, so it's a little bit disappointing so far. Okay, it's slowing down a bit right now on this turn. Here comes a truck. The truck's stopping. I mean, the visualizations are pretty cool, but okay, let's bring the speed back up. It dropped down. But like, this is, I don't know, this is really basic. I think we just need to go to somewhere with more traffic, more stuff. But we are supposed to turn in about a mile, so this is where we're really going to put it to the test, because regular autopilot does not do turns. Okay, we're coming up on a minivan. We can see the cones. I mean, this is pretty much the same stuff. I don't know. We gotta hurry up and get to this turn. I'm getting kind of bored. I was expecting to be really scared doing this, but so far, this is just autopilot. Okay, it's showing this truck right here. Okay, about a quarter mile. Wait, is it gonna be, okay, we have a stop sign coming up, so it's gonna be the first test. So I guess I don't have to approve it to go through the stop sign. It should stop, wait for other cars to go through if it's their turn, and then we go, I think. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Hand on the wheel, I'm ready on the brake. Oh, it's stopping a little bit hard right here. Not super smooth, but we're coming up here. So we have a solid line. It should, okay, it's stopping for the stop sign. This car's turning, so it's waiting for him because it's blue. Now it's gone. It's going by itself? Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, it was pretty simple, but it did it all by itself, picking up speed. Okay, now it's supposed to turn up here, so let's see. Okay, it's slowing down. Oh, it says it's gonna turn here, so it turned on the signal. Oh, it's waiting to turn. Oh, it got a little jerky. Okay, this is, it's turning. It turned. It wasn't the smoothest turn. It was pretty slow as well, so if there were other cars coming, that would have been very nerve-wracking. But it did it. And now we're heading over to the park, stopping for the stop sign. Okay, turned on the turn signal. Okay, this is kind of confusing here. Look at this. I barely know where to turn. Let's see if we can figure this out. It looks really confused. Okay, wait. Oh, it's going straight. Okay, so instead of going in the roundabout, it went over here. I mean, we're at the park. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna just stop right here. I feel like it should auto park. I mean, I guess is there a way I can choose to auto park once we're here? Maybe not. I mean, we made it. So, I mean, that was very basic, but also pretty cool. So now that we did that, I say we should try to go to the Supercharger because that's a little bit more complicated. I think we do have to pass the car behind me. I think we do have to go through a roundabout, and those are kind of tricky. So let me get into this parking space right here, and I'm going to see if we can go from this parking space. Oh, that's pretty cool. Automatically brought this screen back up. Okay. So let's go back and drive, and now move this back. Let's get to the Supercharger. I want it to go from right here. Wait, oh, wait a minute, hold on. I might be stupid. I think I can enable it when I'm sitting here, but I have to enable it. That's smart, right? So here we go. Gonna enable it because we see the line. It looks like it already knows where it's going. Okay, so let's try this. We're gonna go from parking lot to parking lot. Okay, you guys are ready? Let's go. So we're gonna enable this. We're enabled. It's turning. It turned on the signal. It's going. It's going over this little bump here. Does it slow down? I don't think so. It kept the speed. Now, okay, this right here, I don't think it's gonna make it through here. This is really complicated. I guess it's our first roundabout, so let's see if it can do it. Okay. It's stopping a little bit soon. Okay. It's going. It's got its right turn signal on, even though we're going left, but, oh no, turn left, never mind. Okay, we're going around a roundabout. I mean, this is actually pretty cool. Okay, here, might get confused. Okay, it did it. It's a little jerky, but it did do it. We're stopped at the stop sign, nobody's here. We're turning right. Ooh, felt kind of close to the curb, but I think it was just in my head. Now, this is gonna be scary. It's gotta turn onto an actual road from a stop sign. And remember, when we turned left into here, it was extremely slow, and there might be some cars coming from both directions. So I'm gonna be ready to take over here just in case. Okay, there goes a truck. Okay, so it shows you what cars it's waiting for. It stopped a little far back. Here comes a Hummer. Okay, here comes a van. Okay, there's a car coming from the right side. Is it waiting for him? I think it's waiting for him. Okay. There's another car coming. See, I don't think it'll ever go. It's gonna be really cautious here. Especially, oh, it's creeping forward for visibility. Okay, this is scary. Okay, there's cars coming from everywhere. Not that many. So if this was actually a situation where there were a ton of cars coming, that'd be very nerve-wracking. Well, there's cars coming from over there, a ton of them. So I feel like we're gonna be sitting here for a long time. But let me go into the settings. We're gonna go to the autopilot settings. I'm gonna go to assertive, so it'll be a bit more assertive as far as things go. Okay, here comes a school bus too. I think I might have to just take over here. We're gonna be sitting here a while. Here comes a school bus, cars on this side. Yeah, I think I should just take over at this point. It's never gonna go. And there's a car behind me, but they're going to the right. Let's see what happens when they get next to us. Oh, they're not gonna get next to us. Okay, so I'm gonna just take over right now because I don't think it's ever going. Okay, now I can't go. Okay, I got this. See, this is something right here that Autopilot would never do. This. Okay, so now we'll get engaged. And now we're back to full self-driving. So we're coming up to a stop sign, which usually has a bunch of people here, so we'll see what happens. Because this one's actually gonna have to wait for, oh, it's actually switching lanes. Which is weird. I know it's gonna have to switch back to the left lane. Okay, there's a car coming out right there. It can see it. They're not moving. It's kind of sticking out a little bit. Oh, we're kind of close to him. Okay. So far, so good. But once again, this is pretty basic stuff so far. Okay, here we go. There's a bunch of cars parked on the side of the road, which is pretty normal. Autopilot does a good job of that, but you know, full self-driving, I'm kind of scared. Okay, it's doing a good job. It sees them, it knows they're parked. Right? Yep, okay. Even that one that didn't show up on there, it saw it and knew they were parked. This one, okay. Okay, now stop sign coming up. Now this is crazy. Sometimes there's people crossing in bikes, walking across. There's cars coming from the side. So much different stuff can happen here. Okay, but we are at a stop sign. It's gonna come to a stop. There's cars coming. Okay, so we're stopping. It's waiting for that car. It was waiting for that car for some reason. Okay, we're clear, we're going. Okay, so it's gonna have to switch back to the left lane, and there is a car almost in our blind spot, so we'll see what happens. Okay, we can kind of pass them up. So it's gonna have to switch back over to the left because it's turning into a right turning lane up here. Let's see if it knows. I don't think it knows. Does it know? I don't know. Maybe once we get up there, it'll figure it out. Okay, you can see that guy walking. Oh yeah, so it definitely has to get over like now. It doesn't look like it's gonna get over. Oh shoot! Okay. Okay, it got over at the last second when it figured it out. It shows the brake lights here. I feel like I'm in this guy's way. Well, let me take over real quick. I don't know. I feel bad because I just blocked this guy. That was pretty bad. Oh, let's get it back engaged, I guess, because the light turned green. So now we're going. So as you see, it's actually doing it on its own. It's learning. It's using the cameras. It's not using a pre-mapped out thing. I mean, it's using the map, so I feel like it should have knew that that was a turning lane, but at the end it was like, hold on, boom. Wow, okay. So now let's get over to this charger here. That was pretty scary. To be fair though, although it was kind of scary, if that car wasn't trying to pull out, you know, it wouldn't have been that bad because it didn't almost crash or anything. But we are switching a little bit early here, okay, and then decided to go back. Okay, now we're going into the turning lane. So it did a little early. Now there's cars coming. There's a truck over here, but we have the right of way. We just have to wait for all these cars to pass us, and it's definitely gonna wait for that truck that's way over there. Okay, this truck's trying to go. I think I'm gonna have to just take it. Oh, it's going, it's doing it. It actually took that. Okay, did not expect it to go, but it did. Okay, now it's gonna pull into the supercharger. Okay, curbs right here. There's people here with their Tesla. We're going. Okay, I guess, are we just gonna stop here or is it gonna take us in there? Okay, we're stopping for nothing. Stopping for a stop? Oh, that stop sign. It's stopping for the stop sign way up there that isn't for us. And then it's just gonna chill here, I guess. Autopilot navigation complete. Okay, so it looks like we have to take over here. But you know what? It brought us here. I mean, I'm pretty impressed, not gonna lie. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but it's not bad so far. I mean, that was pretty simple, but you know, I'm gonna ease my way on up. Let me get back into this supercharger here. And bam, we made it. I wish it could have parked here for me, but you know, it can't. But we made it, and I think it did pretty good. What do you think? Think it did good?
It's pretty good. But the only part is scary is when acting in the last moment.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I was expecting it to be pretty good, and I guess it met my expectations so far. Although when we were trying to turn out, that was the issue there because it never would have went. I mean, it would have eventually, but it didn't go. Although it turned in front of that truck, so it's kind of weird. I'm not sure what it bases this on. How fast they're moving, maybe something. Maybe pulling out's a bit harder than pulling into somewhere, which makes sense because you're not pulling into cars. You're just passing one. But it is what it is. Let me know what you guys thought, how you guys thought it did, and don't worry, I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these because it's pretty cool, good technology, and I'm having a good time.